Welcome to the Little Sparrow Loved Christian podcast, where I bring you a few minutes of encouragement for this crazy and often messy life. So I'm your host, Sarah Tomlinson, and in today's episode, we're delving into the topic of finding purpose in pain and turning trials into testimonies, because pain and suffering are universal experiences. But how can we discover purpose and hope in the midst of our darkest moments? So keep listening and embark on this journey of exploration and discovery with me. So let's not sugarcoat it here. In life, we all face trials and challenges that seem overwhelming. From loss and heartache to disappointment and failure, these moments of pain can lead us to questioning our purpose and direction. And yet, amidst the darkness, there is a glimmer of hope and the opportunity to turn our trials into testimonies. So I've learned firsthand that pain can be a powerful catalyst for growth and transformation. When we allow ourselves to lean into the discomfort, to embrace the lessons hidden within the struggles, we often discover a deeper sense of purpose emerging from the ashes. Here's my first thought when things are going horribly wrong in my life, or the enemy is bearing down on me. What do you want me to learn from this, Lord? And my next thought is, I can do this. I can get through this because I've done it before. One of the most profound examples of finding purpose in the pain is found in the life of Joseph. He was sold into slavery by his own brothers, falsely accused and imprisoned. And Joseph's journey was marked by so much hardship and suffering. But through it all, he remained steadfast in his faith, trusting that God had a greater plan at work for him. And in Genesis 50:20, Joseph declares, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." What a powerful testament to the redemptive power of God, turning the darkest moments of his life, and I mean the darkest, into a beacon of hope and salvation for others. You see, our trials have the potential to become powerful testimonies of God's faithfulness and grace when we surrender our pain to Him, allowing Him to work in and through us. Our stories can inspire and encourage those around us who may be facing similar struggles, and they get that moment where they're like, I can get through it too. So how do we find purpose in our pain? It's really simple. It begins with a shift in perspective, seeing our trials not as obstacles to be avoided, but as opportunities for growth and transformation. It's pretty much about choosing to trust in God's sovereignty, even when we can't see the bigger picture. Because let's be honest, when we're going through pain and trials, we cannot see the bigger picture. It's not until afterwards. So as we journey through those seasons of pain, let's remember that our stories are still being written. Our trials have the potential to become the very thing that leads others to faith, hope, and healing. So let's lean into the discomfort, knowing that God is with us every step of the way, and that He can turn our pain into a powerful testimony of His love and redemption. So here's a reflection question for you today. How can you begin to see your pain as a pathway to purpose and testimony in your own life? And for a Bible verse to leave you with this week, it'll be Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Okay, so as I wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you that your pain does not define you. You are stronger than you realize, and your story has the power to inspire and uplift others. So thank you for joining me on this journey of exploring pain in purpose. And until next time, may you find hope, healing, and purpose in every season of life. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review, or check out my blog and newsletter by going to www.littlesparrowloved.com and support a Christian creator. Stay tuned for more inspiring conversations about faith and navigating life's challenges. Until next time, take care and God bless.